to rotate the device. So just to do the introduction back again. Hello, I'm Paola and welcome to my live stream. I will be drawing and painting a dog portrait from a picture. The first layer of paint may take between 30 minutes and an hour. So just to give you more of an indication of the time scale. During the live, I will be applying the first layer of paint, and then that will need to dry anyway. And then I will be adding more layers, but that will be offline. So I'll be working off a picture that I've got stored on my computer. It's a picture of a Springer Spaniel, and I will start drawing the outline and then filling with the color. In the meantime, I'm getting distracted by my dog who's walking around. Hello, do you want to come up? Up, up, up. And here he is. Hello. Hello, babes. And of course he wants to play. Okay, I'll get started. Feel free to ask me any questions in the chat. I'm also available for commissions. So between now and the end of January, so up until the 31st of January, if you want to commission a dog portrait or even a cat portrait with acrylic paint, I'm offering 30% off. Just use the code YouTube30 on my Etsy shop, which is linked in my profile and the checkout to receive your discount. Okay, let's get started. So I'm just gonna go in with the outline of the dog's face. So I'm just going in and I will show you a little bit closer like this. So I'm just gonna go in with the shape of the head, allowing for some space here for the ears. So just looking at the proportions, I'm looking at where to position the nose. Let's say for the sake of argument, it's about a third, the lower third of the dog's face. So that's where the cute little nose is gonna be positioned. And then we're going in with some of the markings. So just looking at the original picture, so the dog has got a white line on the bridge of his nose. Then we're gonna go in with the eyes, positioning the eyes there. And then some few wispy bits that I will fill in later on with the paint. Now the outline on pencil usually doesn't read on screen, so let me just go in straight in with the paint so you will get a better idea. So as I said, feel free to ask any questions in the chat. I'm just checking if there's any message there. No, not yet. Right. So I'm gonna go in with a little bit of brown, and then I will add more colors, more nuances. So just gonna go in and outline the head and the lovely floppy ears. They are absolutely gorgeous. So today is Saturday, the 31st of January, and currently where I am in Athlone, in the middle of Ireland, the sky is grey and it's not looking very promising. So we're still in the depths of winter. The days are still quite short. It's been really cold as well. What about where you are? Has it been, do you have nice weather, for example? Let me know. Can you hear me okay? By the way, just checking. I'll check on the laptop. Yeah, I can hear the feedback, so that's good. And as I said, it's Saturday, so do you guys have any nice plans for the weekend? Let me know in the chat. I'm all ears, just like these cute doggies, floppy ears. Okay, and my dog wants to play. Leave it, leave it, leave it. Yes, good job. Right, so that's the first stage, and I'm going to fill in the details now. So I will probably start with the eyes, giving them more definition, start working on the expression a little bit more, and then start working on the fur. I will continue with the brown and then add the white markings. So the white will be in the middle of the face here, and then some spotting, so to speak, just under the nose. So this is a painting of a Springer Spaniel. I have looked for inspiration from a local charity and their Instagram posts, and I saw this beautiful picture of a Springer Spaniel. Springer Spaniels have been selected over the years to be good at spotting prey. They have an excellent sense of smell, and I'm told they are very energetic, so they require a lot of exercise, a lot of stimulation to keep their brains and their bodies engaged and active. What about you? What dog do you have, if you have one? Just let me know in the chat. I'm curious to know what kind of pet you have. So compared to cats, dogs have more facial muscles, and therefore they are able to communicate emotion in a more expressive way. Did I say express emotion in an expressive way? I probably did. They are more equipped to express emotions because they have more muscles around the face, especially around the eyes, compared to cats, and therefore they can express pain, they can express happiness. Whereas cats will use more verbal cues to communicate with humans. Leave the toy, leave it. Just talking to my dog for a second. He likes to play fetch. yeah, talking of different breeds, different types of dogs will require um, various amounts of exercise. Some will enjoy some specific activities compared to others. So, say in the case of my dog, who is Connie, he prefers playing fetch over anything else. Some other dogs, say like Springer Spaniels, may enjoy sniffing games more than anything. So having a snuffle mat will keep them busy, especially when you have to go out for work. Keeping dogs' minds busy is, I wouldn't say a full-time job, but most definitely a part-time job, because you have to plan ahead some activities for them to do if you are going to work and you'll be out of the house for a little bit, because you don't want them to destroy your home while you're away. Dogs that tend to have more destructive tendencies can be golden retrievers, also collies, but also smaller dogs. The most important thing is to structure the day to ensure they have enough to keep them busy, and then if you tire them out with different types of games and training and exercise, they will go to have a little nap all by themselves without asking. So this is the progress so far, and I will fill out the details a bit more. So this is a bit of the base layer. I was just checking the chat for 1 second, so everything is under control as we speak. Okay, so if you've just joined the live, hello and welcome. I'm painting a portrait of a Springer Spaniel, and I'm using acrylic paint. I am available to work on commissions. So if you have a pet that you would like to immortalize in a painting, I am available, and I have an Etsy shop which is linked in my profile. Can you just confirm in the chat that you can hear me okay? I'm just going in to see. So just checking the volume. Can you just confirm in the chat? Yeah, it's all working. Fine. Yeah, there's a bit of a delay from the live stream to my laptop feedback. So it will be rather distracting to leave the sound on my laptop, because it will echo all the way through. Right, so the portrait that I'm painting right now is of a dog's face, and it's taken from the profile of a local animal charity here in Ireland. So they rescue animals that are either abandoned or that need rehoming for a number of reasons. They not only look after dogs, they also look after cats and other small pets. But dogs seem to be the pet that is the most difficult to maintain in terms of costs and the time you have to dedicate to them. And therefore, many dogs are up for fostering and adopting on the website and social media of this animal charity. In the meantime, hello, my dog wants to play. Do you want to say hello to the stream? Hello, hello. I say hello to the stream. And it's a good afternoon from the dog. Hello, do you want to leave it? Leave it. Leave it. Yes, leave it. Come on. Come on. Leave it. 1, 2. Good boy. Hey, you ready? Right. So that's the update so far. I will do some more work on the eyes now, and then do the white markings. So I will wipe the brush, and I want to go in with a little bit of black. So to make the eyes realistic, it's really important to look at all the different layers of color, and especially looking at the light reflection. And just by doing a few tiny dots of white, the eyes really come alive. It's an incredible process, I have to say. I'm always fascinated by the painting process in that way. So just adding a few more details with the black. And I will show you in a few seconds what I mean. So these are the eyes so far. And now I'll switch things up and go with the white. So as I mentioned, feel free to ask any questions in the chat, and I will be happy to answer any queries you may have. For some reason, every time I do a painting, I switch things up a little bit, and my style may be quite eclectic, but I seem to react differently to different types of subjects or sitters, and the style will reflect that. So right now I have gone for a very textured approach. So I'm building the layers of paint, making them quite 3D, try to create small peaks as if it was meringue. Here we go with the stiff peaks. So I'm just trying to see if I can show you the texture of the paint here. So you will see maybe that there is an amount of shall we say grittiness? Yeah, let's call it grittiness. So it's not like a flat layer. I'm trying to build a little bit more dimension. In a way, I'm trying to mimic how the fur would look like in real life. So for today, I will only do the first layer of paint, and then I'll leave it to dry and go in with more layers and build up the color so that you can really see how the fur reflects and absorbs the light. In the meantime, my dog wants to play. Hello. Okay, I'm ready. You want to come up? You want to give me a toy? Come. 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 Do you want to come up? Come up. Up, up, up. No, today wants to be at ground level. Hello. Do you want to come up? Hey, hello. Hey. You want to leave it? Leave it. Uh-oh. Leave it. Leave it. One, two. Good boy. Yeah. I also like to play a little game called Where's T-Bone? That's T-Bone. Where's T-Bone? Go get T-Bone. Where's T-Bone? Go get T-Bone. So while he's looking for his bone, let's continue, shall we? Where's T-Bone? Oh, we lost T-Bone. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Eh? Did you find T-Bone? Where is it? Where's T-Bone? Where is it? Have you seen it? Have you found it? Where is it? So I'm wiping the excess paint. I've added a little bit more detail here with the fur. Now let's do a little bit more work on the eyes. So I want to add a little bit of a lighter color for the iris. That was easy. That's it. It doesn't really show, but you can see it in person. I'm just looking at the nose, filling in the color here. Might add a little bit of orange to this. So the nose is taking shape. The nose and all these thousands of smell receptors. Now I'm on fetch duty, so just bear with. Okay. Yes, yes, come, this way, this way, come this way. Leave it 1, 2, come, leave it 1, 2, good boy. Let me see if I can show you the launch. You ready? Go. I'm adding a few more layers of color, especially around the ears. I'm not sure if you can all have a good connection today, because I can see that the connection is probably going in and out for some reason. So I do apologize if there are any technical difficulties. You can watch the play excuse me, you can watch the playback of this live on my channel. So after I finish the live, it will get published onto my channel and you can re-watch the video, and even highlight the sections that you're more interested in. So again, I'm going in with like a textured style. I want to show the movement and the different layers of fur. So now it's really rough and ready, but when I will be adding more layers after this first layer is dry, it will be more defined and refined. So let's wipe off the excess paint. And this is the situation so far. So the ears, I actually have a lighter color compared to the rest of the face, but having said that, I still have to add a bit more shading, so that will come at a later stage once the paint has dried a little bit more. So what I will do next, I will just see if I can add a little bit more shading around the face, try not to smudge things up too much, and then I will wrap things up. So as I mentioned, I have an Etsy shop which is linked in my profile, and you're more than welcome to commission a painting of your beloved pet. It could be a dog, but it could also be a cat or another animal of your choice, and I will be delighted to work with you. It's really interesting to see how the light hits the fur and makes it shiny. So what we perceive as, say, a flat brown, when you look at the fur more in detail, you see all these different nuances, the shine of the individual strands of all the hairs. That's really fascinating, I believe. So let's do another update. So that's what the painting looks like now. It's looking fairly similar to the reference picture, but it still needs more work. So I will add a little bit more of a darker layer now. So we'll add a little bit of black as a few accents. And of course, this black will be blended in with a bit of brown at a later stage, once the paint has dried a bit more, to really make it look more realistic. Because the high contrasts are not very realistic to the eye, so it's not that we want to give the illusion that the painting completely jumps out at you, but it's always nice to have some kind of resemblance with the original. A few more details like the nose require a bit more black. Again, I'm trying not to smudge the painting too much because it will benefit from having more details at a later stage. Hello, do you want to give me the toy? Do you want to give me the toy? Give it 1, 2. Uh-oh, give me toy. Yes, hello, do you want to give me toy? Come. Come. Okay, you do you. You want to leave it 1, 2. Leave it 1, 2. Good job. Right, let's see if I can show you. Hello. Do you want to? Come back. Come. Hey, hello. You want to leave me the toy? Come. Come. Leave it. One. Hey. No, it's doing a lot of toing and froing. It's not very interesting to see him holding on to his toy. So let's just carry on with the painting for a little while. So I will wrap things up very soon, just because this is as much as I will be able to do in this sitting, because as I mentioned, I will have to wait for the paint to fully dry, but I will still show you the interim results, just to give you an idea of what can be achieved in about 40 minutes. The real labor-intensive work comes with the following layers of paint, when you're really going in with a fine-tooth comb and just checking, you know, where all the features are and how to enhance them with the paint. Okay, so I'm just wiping off the excess paint, and I think for today this is the interim result, and it's still looking relatively finished, but it will still need further work. But this is the painting of Springer Spaniel, and as I mentioned a few times already, there is a link to my Etsy shop on my channel page, so feel free to commission a painting if you feel so inclined. And on that note, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the weekend and take care. Bye.